I like how that's now a game.
Do you want to play a game?
Do you? We should probably lay tweet, perhaps.
Das Tweet. Das Tweet.
All of
Das
the
Tweet.
tweets.
In a different game.
All of the tweets. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what if people are going to come watch because I think there's 2 or 3,
Yeah, there's a couple
Critter
of
games.
going on, but it's fine.
Yeah.
but we got it
It's-
archived, so
It exists.
Yeah.
we'll have it archived. Yeah.
We have it archived right now.
Right now.
Well, not now.
Archiving
Later
as
now.
we speak.
But
Will the then be now?
We missed.
Just missed.
what
it.
is that now? I love that movie.
Good to be on brand, everyone.
Nailed it.
Awesome. Alrighty, so let's hang out here for a slight amount of time while I
Don't finish your sentence. Yeah.
I don't know. Boom, gone.
Impressive.
That's what happens when the sun's still up. It messes with our brains.
I know.
And it's a Monday.
I can't. That's probably more so. That is.
It's
yeah.
a Tuesday.
Shut up.
You're in the future. It
You're
doesn't count.
futuristic.
Future.
Future.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Alrighty. Well, should I just explain it for the archive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for
And
it.
for Snicket.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, there's Snicket.
Snicket!
Alrighty.
Hi.
So, basically what's happening, this game has been going for a year now, which is cool. That's a thing.
Hey.
So, what's going to happen is tonight's game is pretty much just going to be a one-shot. Danny is playing as a new character, Ella the Rogue. Mike is playing as Friend, who is a Warforged monk. So
Why you gotta be like that?
this is going to be a straight up
I don't
one
get
shot, like no campaign relation to Half-Ass Crew at all, minus the fact that they're friends. Moving forward, I am going to move into a player position rather than DM, and the lovely Charles is going to DM for us. Kind of switching things around just for personal reasons for me. So, moving from games here on out, Charles will be DM. As Mike said, if you can see the chat on Roll20, Charles just wants to kill more player characters. Just basically what this comes down to. No, kidding. But, so he's going to do that. As of right now, characters are still to be determined for the most part. We'll figure it out, but you'll probably see it on Twitter, or if you're watching this post us live streaming it, you may already know this fact anyway. So everything I just said is of no
Redundant.
use. Anyway, so without further ado, I think we're going to get started with tonight's game, because it should be fun.
Sick hype.
So,
Mike, we should probably say what our characters look like.
yes.
What our
if you want
characters look like?
Yeah, because nobody knows them.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You could go first.
I am playing Ella Khalik. She is a human rogue. She is about 5'3", very human-esque, pale skin, very dark violet eyes, and long, curly, wavy, curly hair, black hair. And yeah, so she's just a human rogue, curly hair, pale, pretty eyes, and yeah, that's her.
Very nice. I'm playing Friend. He's a Warforged monk. But I guess his name isn't really Friend. Warforged names can change and stuff, so we'll see what happens. He's 5'9". I think normally Warforged are fucking huge and like built like, offensive linemen. But Friend is smaller. He's 5'9", and he's kind of like dark cast iron colored, but accented with like stainless steel. So that's what he looks like.
Are you playing like kitchen topware?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm playing.
Are you a scan pan?
You can just cook on me; it'll be fine. We don't need anything.
So, do we have to season it first? Or you already
Yeah.
seasoned it?
So you gotta put some like oil or like some like
Oh my
like,
God.
butter through it?
Get your smoking first, and then we're good to cook.
Yep, we're just gonna always need an olive oil can.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Well, so for the sake of this game, you guys at this point know each other pretty well. Those of you, Reed, Thordrin, Aldrich, and Tuck, you guys have, for the sake of the story, basically two new friends kind of that you've met up with and have been traveling with. Currently, you are in a small town, and you are actually keeping an ear out for any sort of adventure or work that could be around. You are sitting in the local tavern. All of you guys are hanging out, enjoying drinks and food. It's a little later than dinner, probably like 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. There's some okay music going on the stage in the tavern, and just the vibe is very relaxed, and you're just kind of waiting to hear any news on a potential tip or something like that. So what would you guys like to be doing?
I'm gonna be fucking eating. As
That sounds
Tuck
about
would.
right.
Hold on, Doug number 4. Fucking come on.
All the
I'll be around, I swear.
I'm complaining incessantly about the music playing, that it could be so much better.
But then why don't you play yourself?
Not everything.
Just shove them off the stage. It'll be fine.
The thought has crossed my mind, Ella.
Well, if it doesn't get any better, then I'm going to help you get them off the stage.
This place is pretty dull, and I think a
It's
little bit
boring.
of character might be required.
Yeah, we'll make it not dull, and I start going, not dull, not dull, not dull, not dull.
I join her. Not dull, not dull, not dull.
At this point, as you guys are kind of talking that, the bartender actually looks at you guys, and he's like, "Did you say Dale?
I'm
Or
sorry.
did you? You said dull. I thought you said Dale."
No, we said Dale, and I leaned over
I
and
mean-
like,
He's like, "Oh, well, do you need a drink? Do you need some food? Because I'm Dale and I am at your service."
Could you get that horrible act off the stage, and maybe I could play?
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Are you alright, Reed?
Oh, yep, everything's fine.
You look to be
Um,
flailing over there.
We give the kid 5 minutes.
I cannot
his
bear
name's-
5 more minutes.
Is
2.
I know. All right. 2. That's fine. But see,
wrap your song up.
his dad is the he's one of the professors at the Bard College, a little farther down the road. Poor kid. I guess he just didn't get the talent and must have skipped a generation or something. But
Is that that's
His
what
father-
I'm hearing too.
Yeah,
father-
that
back.
that
So you're
usually
just
happens.
Humoring him then.
What'd you say?
So you're just humoring him then.
Well, his father tends to pay me to allow him to play, and he kind of looks over and glances at the kid still up on the stage, who at this point he's a younger human, probably like early 20s. He has like lighter skin and like a dirty brown hair, kind of like shaggy. Dale looks back at you guys and he keeps saying that the kid, he only comes back because his father makes him, basically.
It's like one of those, you will play the cello no matter whether you like it or not, sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What is he playing?
He plays, right now he has a lute out, and is just kind of casually, like, up there, just, it's like...
Anyway, this is Wonderwall.
It's kind of, yeah, it's like the stereotypical kid who can, like, play music, but not really play
Just
music.
the first verse.
Exactly, yeah, it's very...
Or he can just play the chorus and he just keeps going.
He's got 3 chords and he's killing them.
Oh,
Thordran
man.
watching this is kind of hurting your soul a
Oh,
little bit.
I'm dying inside. I'm literally dying inside. There's not enough beer in the world to make me tolerate this crap.
Okay, so I'm going to get out of the chair, walk
Oh,
up
Jesus.
to the kid.
Oh, fuck.
Aldrich, careful. He's not a monster. Even though he is
Don't be a
part of the song,
dick.
He's not a monster.
Yeah, rule 1, don't be a dick.
Not going to be a dick. Going to take the loot from his hands.
That's a bit of a
The
dick
kid kind of
move.
is like,
Kind of being a dick.
Clearly, you don't enjoy doing this. So stop doing it.
I mean, it's not bad. Can I have my loot back?
Don't be a dick! I shout from across the, like the woo guy from Titan's Grave. Don't be a dick!
Thordran, at this point, as Aldrich and Bran are having this conversation, Dale kind of looks at you and he's like, now would be a good opportunity to go up there and perform yourself.
That's great. Well, let's do it.
As Bran sees you coming over, and you guys have you've seen him around because you've been in the town for a few days, so like you know that he is like kind of a regular, but you haven't actually heard him play before. You've heard there's been various other bards and people in the tavern that have played music, but as you look around, none of them seem to be here. Whether that's just because they like left town or they aren't on stage at the moment. And Bran ended up getting suckered into it, or forced into it, I guess. So as he sees you coming over, he kind of gets the vibe and knows that you were a bard as well. So he kind of snatches the loot, Aldrich, from your hand, and just kind of ducks his head and walks over to the bar area.
Woo! Woo!
You did great. You did great. Just take a break. Take
Can
a
we hear
breather.
it? Can we
Take a
hear it for
breather.
the boy who can't play music? Great. Now,
He's kind of like stuffing stuff into his bag.
now who's here for a real show?
No
Anyone?
one.
I don't care either way. And I pull out
You're going to do great.
my cittern and I give it a strum. And this chord just like echoes across the room and I start lifting off the ground.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you had the magical.
So I start hovering. I'm like, now we'll put on a show. And I strum a couple more chords and I split into 3 people. There's 3 of me. And I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, the name's Thordran Silverheart, Bard Extraordinaire, and I cast Disguise Self on me, and my normal black and purple and green turns into a little more Elvis-y style. I have purple and green feathers fringing my arms. There's more
my
feathers coming out
God.
of my hat. I have a giant cape that's just sort of fluttering as I'm floating above. And I'm like, now let's have a show. and I pull out my bagpipes, cast prestidigitation, and just start playing as sparks are flying. And I do that.
Oh my god.
How can you cast in a matter of 7 seconds?
Roll performance twice, both with advantage.
Oh man, roll a 1, please.
So like hit the button twice, and then you have advantage. So whatever is highest of the 4 of those numbers.
The natural 20.
Yes!
That was just I had to, because you just man, that was beautiful. So as you're doing this, all of this performance stuff is, you guys are sitting in the crowd watching this. Everybody, I want everyone to make a perception check.
Too bad, you're blinded from all the stage lights. Yeah, Tuck's blinded from the stage lights.
Get it, Ella.
Alright, so Tuck, Reed, Brent, 30, oh, 20, I was going to say 34, dang!
Perceives everyone in chat.
Wait, I'm not real.
Wait a second. Alright,
I feel like somebody's watching us.
so Aldrich and Ella, you guys, actually first, Tuck, Reed, and Friend, you guys are, watching Thorgren on stage. You haven't actually seen this performance yet, and it is by far the flashiest thing you have ever seen. And you're kind of impressed. Ella and Aldrich, you guys are also, again, very impressed. Aldrich, not so much, because you may have seen this before. But you guys are both kind of watching the crowd, and you notice, you look back and you look at Bran, and he's just wide-eyed, mouth slightly hanging open, just in awe of this entire performance. Thorgren, go ahead.
Okay, I want to sneak up to Bran, and I want to put my arm around him and go, see? If you just pay attention to the ones that are actually good at it, then maybe you can be sort of okay.
Don't be a dick!
He kind of looks at you, not sure if he should be insulted or not, but then his focus immediately goes back to Thorgren up on stage.
I'm doing a barrel
kind of
roll.
Brushing off your comment a little bit. So, Thorgren, your performance, you guys, he performs for 2-3 hours, just singing and dancing, and as people come in for the later evening and start drinking more and more ale and have food, you get this huge giant kind of party down in front of you, and this is by far your best performance, and you feel so great about it that you're feeding off the crowd and all this sort of stuff. Probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock then, things start to not necessarily die down, but people are more intoxicated, or they're just kind of sitting by the bar having more drinks, rather than actually paying attention to the performance itself. Around that time, another bard kind of comes up to you, and she's a small gnome, and she says, "May I have a turn now?"
Well, of course.
You look like you need a break.
I could go for hours, but a break would be nice. And I just sort of like look out to everyone like, now in lieu of tips, I'll be fine, but just sending your beer to me at the bar. I'll be sitting right over there. Just keep them coming. I'm a dwarf.
You hear a couple of, yeah, okay, I got you. That sort of thing.
I got you, fam.
And I just sort of float over to the bar, and I sit down.
Okay. As you do that, the gnome gets up on stage. Kind of, she like tips her hat to you, and then she gets up on stage and pulls out the medieval guitar. I forget what it's called.
A lute?
No,
That's a loot.
is that a lute?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that. I clearly know what I'm talking about.
Doing great.
Mandolin.
So she pulls out. Sure. She pulls out a stringed instrument and she starts playing. Thordred, as you kind of float yourself over to the bar, you immediately notice Bran. Like, you hadn't necessarily seen him before, but you can tell he's like, you see him again wide-eyed, and he comes kind of running over to you, and I need my notes. He comes running over.
Created syndrome.
And no, he's like, that was amazing. I mean, you saw my performance earlier. I'm not very good. My father he's a professor at the Bardic College, and he's always looking for new talent. And I mean, I don't want to disappoint him. I don't know if there's any way that you could. And he kind of like looks down and, avoiding your gaze, kind of embarrassed to be asking this question, but he's like, would you mind maybe showing me a few tricks or something like that?
I move a beer in front of him. My first lesson of being a bard is finding where inspiration comes from. You'll find it at the bottom of that.
He looks at it.
I go and I sit on the other side of next to this kid.
I'd be more than happy to teach you, but
Just want to listen for a second.
we need a proper loosening up. You look a bit tight, boy.
He looks at you and he's like, okay, and he immediately grabs it, and he doesn't necessarily chug it. He looks like he starts to, and then he gets about a quarter of the way down and then realizes that it's probably not the best decision to do that. So he kind of gets about halfway, then sets it back down.
I can work with that.
And you know that he has, it's not like it's his first drink. He's definitely had more than one, but he's still on the young side. So it's, you guys, most of you have been drinking for ages. Obviously, Thordrin, you can hold your own. So it's nothing too impressive.
Right. Now, I'd be more than willing to teach you.
Can I sleight of hand the rest of his drink?
Go ahead. Aww. So close. You kind of, again, you saunter up kind of next to Ella, and just kind of basically lean in between her and Bran, and reach your arm over and just slide it towards you. And he takes notice, but he just kind of looks over and shakes his head at you, and then goes back to looking at Thordrin. So now you have half a beer.
I think your father was a professor at the Bardic College.
Yeah, he's
So he's taught you the basics then. That music
when I
comes
was
from
younger,
the people around you and the natural feeling of a room and the din of the crowd and
he kind of looks at you almost confused. He's like, well, my father's more of a technical musician. He doesn't necessarily, I mean, clearly with a man of your talent, you have so many stories and can write all this stuff. True. My father more so teaches how to play instruments, not really what to do with it.
Well, this might take a while, but I'd be willing to give it a shot.
I want to kind of put my hands on his shoulder and be like, dear, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a bard?
I mean, I've never known anything else.
Not what your father wants you to do. What do you like to do? Do you like playing music?
It's not bad. Frankly, I'd prefer to be out kind of adventuring, and I am actually better with a sword than this, and he holds up the loot from earlier.
Yeah, you are. And I
Then
slap
why
you
don't
on
you
the
do that
back
instead?
encouragingly.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, "Thanks."
Your beer
Um,
tastes good, by the way.
Then why don't you do that instead?
I mean, I'm an only child, and I don't necessarily want to disappoint my dad. And he doesn't exactly give me a choice either.
You're forced into this. That's not that
Um,
way. You need to follow.
As you guys are sitting there, what?
Nothing. As we're sitting here.
You actually see, it's an older gentleman that starts walking towards you. Very similar facial features. You hadn't really noticed him in the crowd earlier, but he looks very similar to Bran. Has kind of darker brown hair with streaks of gray kind of running through it. Not really slicked back, but there's definitely like it's kind of swooped back and then shorter around the sides. He comes walking over and he kind of puts his hand, not like threateningly, on Bran's shoulder, and he's like, just kind of gives him a nod and then walks away and ends up walking out the door. And Bran kind of turns to you guys and he's like, "That's my father. We're headed home." Thordrin, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He looks at you, Thor. He's like, "Hopefully we can talk. I should be here tomorrow, the next day. That we could maybe talk more."
I think we do need to talk more. I'll look for
I would
you.
love to learn.
We'll talk.
And
about
with that,
stuff.
he looks at you, Ella, and Tuck, and he's like, "Thanks for listening as well. Hope you like the beer." And he kind of like nods to you, Tuck.
Just remember that your dreams are the ones that are important because it's your life. You're the one who has to live your life. And so, if you're being forced to do things that you don't want, it's going to be a really shit life. And you don't want that.
Yeah, let's all sing Kumbaya. Sorry.
If you're not doing something that you want to do, then you need to have an actual conversation with your father, and you need to tell him that this isn't the life that you want. But you should at least think about it.
He kind of nods and he's like, "Thanks. I wouldn't mind learning how to be a bard, especially from someone like him, but I see what you mean." And with that, he hops down from the bar and follows his father out the main door. Is there anything else that you guys want to do while you're sitting here?
Finish the beer would be great.
I just want to keep drinking.
Damn it, David. So you guys kind of finish out the night. You guys drink a little more. You end up, like, you're staying in the town, so you kind of traverse back and forth to the tavern, just hanging out, keeping an ear out. 2 or 3 days pass, and you don't actually see Bran come back. You, Thordrin, kind of specifically keeping an eye out for him, just because of the connection that you guys had made, and he seemed very eager to learn from you. But he doesn't show back up, and you don't see his father either. Which, as you guys are talking to Dale the one day, during like lunch, getting drinks, Dale explains that it's a lot of the bards don't tend to stick around a whole lot. They tend to play a night or two and then leave town. Like they don't see them. And he mentions how it's odd that Bran has now turned into that, because they actually live right outside of the town. So the fact that he hasn't come back is very odd.
Can we? Can I ask for his like address? So like more or less where his house is.
Yeah. Dale kind of looks at you and he's like, "Oh yeah, if you head out into the town, it's probably about a 5-10 minutes walk down the road. And then it's a large house, stones, nothing too spectacular, but it's very easy to see. You can't miss it." And he kind of goes back to behind the bar, like wiping up glasses and stuff.
Okay. I want to take Ella or whomever, and I want to go to his place and sort of, if I can confront whomever is there, I'll be like, "Hey, let's go do shit." Like, I want to try and coax him out under the guise of something else, and then we'll go out adventuring.
Okay. Who else going to
I'm going
the
with
house?
them because I'm curious where he's at.
Okay.
And then if not, we'll try the Bard College.
Hey, this morning I took an hour to cast Find Familiar,
Okay.
and I have Liko as a raven on my shoulder.
All right. Awesome.
Fucking Raven Hope!
So are you all going, or
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
some?
Yeah.
All of you? So you guys, you leave the tavern. You head out in the direction where Dale had explained. And as you're leaving the town, it's a nice sunny day. Couple of clouds here and there. You walk 5-10 minutes, and you, like Dale said, you come across this 2-story, pretty decent sized stone house. You can see a huge set of double doors in the front, windows going along the bottom and along the top. Go ahead and make a perception check. All of you.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm over
All
this
right.
whole RNG thing.
So, friend, Thordrin, Aldrich, and Reed, you guys, as you're standing there, you notice that some of the windows are, like, open. Not, like, open that you could step inside, but, like, the curtains are drawn back. And then around both the corners of the top story, they have the blinds drawn. And as you guys kind of get closer, it's spooky quiet. Like, you don't hear any sounds of footsteps inside. There's not necessarily any voices. All you can hear right now is kind of the wind rustling the leaves in the trees around this area.
Hmm.
I put my finger up to my lips, and I kind of indicate
so right
that
now-
I'm going to go look over there, and I want to roll a stealth check. Go ahead. Want me to roll? Becca.
You want to check
I'm
where?
rolling a stealth check to go up to the house, and I want to just kind of
Yeah.
look around and see what I can see through the windows, and if I need to climb up to the second story. And
All right, so you kind of tell your friends to wait. You sneak over. On the first story windows, you look inside the one on the left-hand side of the double doors, and you see what appears to be kind of like a dining room. You see all the chairs are nicely pushed in around the table, potted plants in the corners of the room. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Good.
Brilliant.
As you look in, you notice that some of the plants are actually starting to droop, as if they watered in a few days. You also notice that as you peer in the window, there's a doorway that from the dining room into what appears to be a kitchen straight behind it, as well as a doorway that goes out into the right, which you can assume goes into like the main foyer area of this house. That's on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you come kind of peeking up through the window, and you can't actually see anything because while the blinds were drawn back, there's actually a bookcase about 3 or 4 inches from the window.
Okay. I want to go up to the second story and look through the windows up there.
Okay. You find a couple, like, between the rocks and some stuff that had been growing off of them, as well as a few of the surrounding trees. Go ahead and make acrobatics to try and get up to the second floor.
Wow.
Easy.
Jesus.
You just kind of, you almost like parkour like off of the building to the tree, back to the building, and you just
I've
kind of...
got the second story work, so that helps as well. I think that's just movement, though. Go ahead. Sorry.
But so you kind of shimmy your way over the windows on the left-hand side. It appears to be a very heavy curtain just drawn over the windows. You can't see past it at all. And as you kind of scoot your way over onto the right-hand side, you see a little bit of a crack between the curtains. And from what you can see inside, it appears to be a bedroom. You see a nice 4-poster bed, a couple of more bookshelves, and then you actually see a handful of musical instruments just kind of strewn out all over the floor. As you're looking, you see a couple of the pieces of the instruments, like a violin, bow, and what appears to be like a drumstick, kind of broken in into pieces, and like the bow is kind of like cocked like this, almost as if like something had snapped.
While this is all happening, sorry, because she said be quiet and do all that, can I just go up to the door and be like through the keyhole, hello? We're Brand's friends.
You can, and as you do, you wait 5, 10, 20 seconds. Ella, even you up on the roof, you don't hear anything. Or up
Can
on
I get in through the window?
You check the window, and it is locked.
I have a key.
Do it.
As you try, you kind of slide like a lockpick like underneath to try and get the latch to click. You take maybe 2-3 minutes of like struggling because you are also balancing on Charles, go ahead and roll for that. You are also balancing on the second story while you're trying to unlock this window. So it takes you 2-3 minutes, and then you do hear a click, and you see that the lock on the windowsill did indeed slide open. And if you push hard enough and in the right way, you would be able to shimmy the window up.
All right. I push it up, and then I look down, and I say, guys, I don't think that there's anybody here. We need to get in. I'm going in, and I'll unlock the door from the other side, and I go into there.
Okay.
Okay.
Aldrich, as you're looking around, you see a couple of...
And then I call out, it looks shady as fuck in here.
Awesome.
Aldrich, you kind of are like looking around at the grounds. You see a couple of sets of footprints leaving from the door and going down the the pathway from the door to the road, and then making a left back into town. You see one or two different sets going the opposite direction, like farther out into the woods and stuff. But they all are probably 2-3 days old. Nothing appears to be fresh as of this morning, or even a day ago. They all appear to be older sets of footprints.
All humanoid.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I have a look at these tracks too?
Occasionally you see like a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Like a squirrel track. A couple pieces of poop.
Yes, that this means something.
But yeah, from leaving the house, it's all humanoid, yes. Ella, as you get into the house, I want you to make another stealth check.
Map change.
29.
Yeah, you're fine. You, my
You
friend,
sneaky as fuck, girl.
are up here.
Yeah, I am.
You still have Ross's token, so that's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Map change. Oh,
We're GMs, we can't see map changes.
about to say we're GMs, but we can't change the map change. I got to do it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the one with the table?
Yeah, I saw what you players I saw.
Oh, yeah, go that one. I forgot that that's a thing.
I forgot I was still
My
a
bad.
GM.
Yeah, I didn't change that. This is you. Hold on.
Ella somehow feels like she feels very blonde today.
Most
God
definitely.
damn it. Tuck just feels like
Right.
Tuck.
I think you can move that. Go ahead and check that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So as you hop through the window, you almost step on like one of the broken pieces of instrument. The bed is off to your right, and it is messy, unmade. Music going to the place, and then you see a few that are still intact. Like his lute that you guys had seen him playing is, you actually notice it's kind of tucked at the end of the bed, almost hidden from view. You are now standing in what appears to be Bran's bedroom. There's a door in
Okay, I
front of
look
you.
around. I want to investigate those instruments and see if they seem like there's. Actually, I don't. I want to ignore all of that and just go downstairs and unlock the door.
All right. So,
While
Okay.
I've been waiting, can I keep an
'Cause I
eye?
know they're about to probably just break this door, and I don't want that to happen.
that's true. All right. So you come out and you see it's a super long hallway with a door at the other end, and then it's actually like a vaulted ceiling with a staircase going down like that, and then you get to the staircase. And that's what you see down below. That's a whole nother section. Or that's the first floor. And then you go down, and then the front door. Hold on. Bless you. Don't mind me. I have to do this. The front door is there.
I go up to it.
All right, you go up to it. Easy enough. You see the lock on the inside. You flip it, and it's unlocked.
I open the door. Come on in. It's
I would-
shady as heaven here, and there's nobody here.
I was leaning on it the entire time, so I'm like, fuck, shit.
You almost fall inside.
Fucking finally, okay.
There's even instruments broken and things, and nothing's been touched in several days.
Okay, can I roll, like... Tuck would probably do survival, but it could also be investigation, I guess.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking for, like, either signs of a struggle or other things like that we can sort of deduce what happened and where they left.
For you, yeah, go ahead and actually roll survival because that's how you would know it.
Motherfucker! Tuck, why?
I tried.
Tuck, please.
So as you look around, you don't necessarily see any signs of struggle. You again see a few sets of footprints leaving, like walking out the door. But that's about it.
I feel compelled. I feel compelled to just say, "What a mansion!" And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
There you go. So
Very
as
good
you
at
guys
that.
walk in, there's a door on your left and a door on the right,
So no one's in here.
and upstairs.
We just came
Does
in.
not look like.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go to this door and open it.
I was gonna check over here.
Friend, you find that the door is actually locked.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Okay.
Thorgrin, you
Show me your
usually
secret
push open your
stairs.
door, and you see that this is the dining room with the plants and whatnot. Oops.
Can I look at the table and see if is it like set or like empty or?
It just has a tablecloth over it, and then like a candelabra in the middle. It doesn't appear to be set at all for anything else.
And it's on the floor, right?
Yes, this table is on the floor. I mean, somebody could change that, but yes.
Well, it wouldn't be us if we didn't change it. There's no one in here, but I'll check over here. Is this a door over here?
Yes.
Is it locked?
I'm going
and
to grab.
Sorry, it's not actually a door; it's an archway, and you can see in it. It's just a kitchen.
I'm gonna see
You
if-
go in, and there's like a stove, and there's cabinets and counters in this area.
I'm gonna look for alcohol.
I'm gonna take my axe and bang the stairs
Investigation.
and be like, "Okay, from here on out, it's finders keepers," and I'm running up the stairs.
All right.
I would have like jiggled this handle and then stepped aside and looked to Ella. This one is
I
locked.
go to it and I unlock it.
All right.
Well, that was sleight of hand. Sorry, not that one. Oh, that
You
one was
sleight of
better.
handed your thieves' tool, so it was like your finger the
Sleight
entire
of hand
time.
is the lock. Stole the lock.
It's a very simple lock to pick. It just seems like a simple like door lock that maybe if somebody was busy, they didn't want anybody like coming in while they were working. So you
Right.
click it open, no problem, and you gently push open the door, and it is a study. You see before you there's chests on either side of the door. There's bookshelves lining both walls, and then there's a desk at the end of the room.
I want to go up to the desk and see if there's any notes or anything on there that might tell where these people went.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
I'd like to open this door here, where I am.
Where you're at? Okay. This one is. Let me do Thordrum real fast.
Sure.
You find probably like 2 or 3 just regular like bottles of ale, and then you actually find a small vial of what appears to be some sort of like vodka. It's not labeled or anything, but you can definitely tell that that's what it is.
I put the ale bottles down and I just sort of pocket the vial.
All right.
Walk back out. There's nothing in here.
All right, Tuck. You walk in, and it is another bedroom. This one has bookshelves full of. There's books. There's knickknacks. There's just a bunch of random crap on all of these bookshelves. And they seem all nice and neat and orderly. And this bed is actually made.
Yep.
Even though it doesn't look like it on the
Yeah,
screen.
no, that's fine.
But it's like pristine made. Like there's not a wrinkle on this thing at all.
This makes me uncomfortable. I'm going to open up my satchel, and just into my bag.
All right.
Whatever I can get.
Like okay, from the bookshelves. You
Pick a bookshelf and yeah.
probably get
You're more of a rogue than I am. God.
150 gold pieces worth of like random trinkets. Is
Yep.
basically what you just swiped off. The
And
shelf.
then I'm going to go up to the bed, jump on it, like do this to it to make it like uneven, and leave. I'm good.
Okay. It is
Fucking
now
place makes me uncomfortable.
a messy bed, instead of a perfectly made bed. Ella, as you are kind of looking over the papers, you see a lot of you actually see work from the like Bardic College, what appears to be like students' work. It looks as if Bran's father was kind of like in the middle of grading papers at the moment. So there's like music, sheet music, and all this different stuff kind of coating this entire desk. As you look a little bit more, you find a couple of letters to one of the other professors of the college, basically talking about Bran, and about how he can't seem to grasp the whole bardic, the idea of being a bard and playing instruments and playing them well. You see in a couple of the respondent letters that one of the professors has said that Bran's writing skills are rather talented and that sort of thing, but he agrees with his father that in regards to actually playing or singing, he is less than talented, basically. But that's all you find on his desk.
I turn to friend and I say, God, this man is a hard ass. He's even writing other professors about his own kid.
I do not understand human relations.
Great for you. And I walk out of the room.
I just shrug.
As you walk out of the room,
Oh, God.
Does she make it out of the room?
Right?
right as you're kind of stepping through the door,
We just walked through this door.
right, but as you're going to leave,
Didn't even think to check it for traps.
I need you
Pretty much.
make a dex saving throw.
Oh shit.
7.
Wow.
What? How am I gonna? That was an ability check. Hang on.
That's fine.
I was like, I can't get a 7.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is my thing. This is my thing, and I now won it. I love it.
As
Fine.
you walk out of the room, you get to hear before a huge purple tongue comes whipping out of the chest to your right-hand side.
Oh no. What? I was gonna open that too.
You take... Actually, we'll see the hit if it hits. Yeah, that hits.
Whoa, wait,
Yeah,
what?
that's it.
Oh, what did that hit?
I won't.
Turns out
It won't be a crit. It was more so to make sure that it did what it was supposed to do. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this huge purple tongue wraps around you, and you are now grappled. I need everybody to roll initiative.
What the
I was
hell?
just about to say, do I hear this?
Chester, no.
Probably not.
Oh, Chester, I wonder what he's doing.
You said different, Chester.
Alright.
I think this is what I want, right? Hey. Alrighty. I
More
need.
music.
Wait, I need a pencil. Because mine is over here.
turns out this chest is a mimic, Aaron.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
cool.
a
Because I'm
mimic.
like, what the fuck? All I heard was nat 20 and then like a purple tongue, and I'm like, excuse me, what?
Yes. Alright, so we have. Bless you.
Thank you.
Aldrich, you're gonna be up first.
Blue.
Who's up there? That's you. Alright, Aldrich, go ahead. You, as you're standing in the hallway, as you see Ella kind of starting to come through the door, you see this purple tongue wrap around her waist and kind of pull her back in.
Ah!
Alright, so I can make it to the door. She's still being held by it? Or
Yes, she's currently grappled.
would I be able to make an attack against the tongue that is currently trying to hold her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty. I doubt a 10's gonna hit.
Yep, nope.
Second attack. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, that hits.
Alrighty then. So one hit. Yeah, no, we won't burn superiority die just yet. Need a D10 trust. So it takes 7 points of slashing damage plus 9 points of fire,
Awesome.
and that is my round.
Alright, sounds good. Friend, you were up next. You, again, saw this giant purple tongue out come whipping around and wrap around Ella, and now you see kind of, as this tongue is flailing out the side of the chest, you can see that it has razor sharp teeth kind of embedded within it.
Okay. Which chest? Is it this top chest?
Yeah.
Or alright. Alright. Well, because I'm a monk, I'm gonna get up there if I can.
Yeah, it's just how the...
I fit. And then I'm just gonna punch it a bunch of times.
And then I'm just gonna punch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So there's that.
Those both hit.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spend a key point and hit 2 more times.
All right. Yep.
Oh,
Do it.
damn it.
They all hit.
Sweet.
However, you.
Do I have to make like 19 deck saves?
I was to say you have to make. Go ahead and make a.
Damn it, David.
Actually, you don't get to make a check yet.
Oh, okay.
Because
I don't know how I'm.
as you punch it, you find that with your last 2 punches, both of your fists are now stuck to the chest.
Fuck.
Um,
We're killing it our first round out, man.
You are, yeah, those things. You are now stuck to this chest.
Okay.
So
Yeah. That's
yeah,
fine.
you are now also currently grappled. You can escape at the end of your next turn then, or attempt to escape.
Okay, and then I have that also because I hit with the flurry of blows. So I'm gonna impose that it can't take a reaction until the end of my next turn. So I don't know
Okay.
if mimics have reactions or not, but I'm gonna do that anyway.
That's fine. That works. Alrighty. Next up is Thordrin.
Well, Aldrich's blocking the door. And Ella is right there, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming I'm more over here.
I was say it wrapped. When it
Um,
hit you, you were still standing there. If you want to be closer to it, technically you can. To get.
I mean,
out
I
of
guess
it.
I would be. It probably pulled me.
Can I get past all 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Nope, that's like right where Aldrich is. I am going to do something crazy,
We love crazy.
and I'm going to attempt to blow out this wall. By casting
Which one?
The
Like the study wall.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Shatter like right here.
Okay.
How are we going to fucking explain this?
It's like I'll save everyone.
No, children.
Repeat after me. It was like that when we got here.
That's right.
So technically, the wall has disadvantage because it's not a thing.
It takes double damage, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it can make a save. It's a wall, but
No. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you would hit it.
Do I have disadvantage?
Oh.
It's a 10-foot radius. I'd say because the wall is currently there, it doesn't completely break it. It doesn't like burst it into pieces. But it does. You see cracks like immediately form in this wall. You can assume that it's more of like
So
a
which
plaster
wall?
rather than stone. This one.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pieces kind of start to fall on either side. A couple of them like kind of like clinking onto you, friend, and onto the chest and Ella, and then some of the other pieces falling into the actual foyer. You can see into the room now, but there isn't like it didn't destroy the wall completely.
all right. Oh my. Well, I guess that's good enough. Hi. And I'll just be like, I'll look over at Aldrich and I'm like, I broke a wall, and give him an inspiration.
There you go.
Fantastic.
All right. Now it is the mimic's turn. So, Ella, you are currently grappled by it, so it is going to kind of pull you closer and attempt to bite you.
Rude.
What did it roll for initiative?
13. You have a 12,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's a natural.
Nope.
So that doesn't hit. So it kind of tries to like chomp at you, and just whiffs completely. Like even though
Can I insult it?
you can.
Do it.
Are you serious, you stupid box? I'm in your effing tongue! You can't even hit me? Stupid. Just let me go if you're gonna fucking fuck up like that.
As you are saying this, you hear a noise from behind you, as the chest on the other side of the room has a tongue that then starts to flail out of its mouth. And it transforms into its so that
This is
he
a
can kind of
madhouse.
scuttle around. How much? He has 15 feet of movement. Seeing you hit his buddy, Aldrich, he is going to come and stand right next to you. Here.
God, Tuck's gonna come back and be like, "Hey guys, I looted some corpse," and then there'll just be fucking no one.
We should have heard the explosion from my spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, she knows shit's going down. She just doesn't know what. So it is also going to try and bite you, Charles. 18?
Yeah, it's
All right. So you take 4 points of piercing damage, and then 1 point of acid damage, as it just kind of noms on your arm for a little bit and then lets go.
No, I'm not.
And now he is standing there. Up next is Tuck.
Okay. It wouldn't.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I'd say
so-
if you want to get downstairs to like the bottom of the stairs, it would be, you dash. So you'd get there and then be able to use like a bonus action.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna use my regular movement to get down the stairs, and because then RP wise, I'd be able to see what's going on, then rage, then be able to dash as a bonus action. Is that?
You could take your dash is your action. So I mean,
Okay.
you could get all the way down. Like I'd say you could get about like bottom of the stairs, this area,
Yeah.
see what's happening, and then rage. And then that's
Yeah.
all your movement, including the dash, and then you can rage as a bonus.
Yep. So rage is bonus, and then dash would be my action.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go here, and then on my next turn I can start hitting shit,
Yes.
hitting that wall. Awesome. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Ella, it is your turn. Your turn. Your turn
Wow.
now.
Good job.
Stupid fucking jerk. Is it technically flanked?
If you're hitting the one that has you grappled, yes.
Yeah.
With Mike.
That's good. I'm pulling out my sling tongue dagger, igniting it, and attacking.
Yeah, that'll hit.
20,
That
Yo.
hit.
so plus 8 fire damage, and then my sneak attack. So then 13 damage on top of that. So 16 plus 13.
Yeah, he's dead.
Fuck yeah.
Medical
So as you just kind of slash at its tongue with your dagger, him now being distracted by the fact that he just got punched 4 times and now has fists stuck on him, kind of wasn't paying attention, and you just slash out, basically cutting his tongue off, and he just kind of collapses onto the floor. You are no longer grappled, and he is dead.
So I like fall on my ass.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not prone, but yeah, you weren't necessarily expecting to be dropped right away.
Piece of shit! I swear this is fucking mimic. Damn it.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah,
Alright, Reed.
that's all. Killed it.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, that's one. Backing up.
Oh shit.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not hitting it. It's not like I'm trying to back out of the range of an area of effect that would hit me. I'm just getting away from the reach of the tongs.
Good call.
Sure.
Scorching ray.
Sure, Mr. Fireball.
3 shots. So 3 shots on the remaining thing. Cast 1.
That hits.
Cast 2.
That also hits.
Cast 3.
That also hits.
Oh, yes.
Damn.
So
33.
Yeah.
Dang, son.
Alright, got it. So as you kind of back up, you're like, I'm gonna stay away from that thing, and you just boom, 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 release 3 scorching rays out of your hand, and it hits the backside of this thing completely unexpected, since it is now facing Aldrich. And you see smoke kind of starting to rise off of the fleshy, what didn't appear to be flesh at first, but the fleshy backside of this entity. Tuck and Friend, I want you guys to go ahead and make perception checks real fast.
Oh, boy. Because I've been doing really well on these.
That's persuasion.
Better.
So close.
Yep.
Friend, as you are standing there and as this wall kind of continues to crumble, you noticed behind the bookcase that you're standing at appears to be not the same colored wall as the rest of the room. It appears to be more wooden rather than like painted and like plaster-y.
Right.
You're not quite sure what it is, but there's definitely like some sort of texture change behind the bookcase that you're at right now.
Okay.
We are going back to the top. Aldrich.
Alright, gonna swing once. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. They're
Alright.
kind of squishy. They're not hard to hit.
That's 8 points of slashing.
Yep.
10 points of fire.
Dang.
Is it still up?
Yeah.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take
It
my
looks
last
really
grape
pissed.
shot. I'm gonna attempt to shove it in its mouth and kick it away from me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just roll an attack.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's a 24 to hit.
Yeah. That'll hit. Now, does this do any?
It does. It acts as alchemist fire, so it's a D8 or a D4.
I think Aqua's Fire is a D4.
Yeah, I
D4,
think
I
so.
think that's a D4. Player's handbook.
Because they're like super not useful.
No, they're not. It was for flavor, for anything. That's
Yeah.
all I'm doing that was.
Except as tokens of love.
Yeah.
Sure, that's a thing.
It is.
Sticky adhesive thing. D4. Yeah. 4 damage.
There you go.
Tell it.
It is not dead yet, still, but
Lame.
you just
LeMay.
kind of shove it in its mouth, and you just push back. Do you touch it?
No, like I'm going to like throw it in its gaping maw.
And just try and get it pushed back.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna try to kick it. I'm not gonna.
All right.
I see what happened to friend. So
So as you kick it, you do manage to go ahead and make a strength check, like just straight up, or athletics, because you might move with it depending on how hard you wail on it. You'll be grappled regardless.
it's a 17.
All right, I'd say for the sake of it, you get enough of a swing in that you do manage to kind of push it back 5 feet, but you find that your foot is also stuck with it. So it kind of pulls you into the room with it as you're like, whoa, jeez. So you're now grappled by it, your foot now
Okay.
stuck in it. Is that all you can do?
Yep.
Alright, friend, you are up.
Alright, am I still stuck to this guy? Or now that he's dead, I'm free?
No, now that you said you're fine.
Okay, sweet. So I take one step here, and then I pull out 2 darts, and I throw them at him. Because now I know not to touch them.
Go ahead.
That's 24 to hit,
Yep. That hits.
and a 16 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay, sweet. So one of them does 6 points of damage, and the other one does 7 points of damage.
Alrighty. So as you you step aside from its buddy's dead corpse, and you just take 2 darts, boom, boom, and they sink into the side, and almost like tranquilizers, you just see this thing go limp, and Aldrich kind of takes his foot out, as you have effectively killed it.
Hey.
Good job, Brad.
It is now dead. And with
If we
that,
catch it now, it
Can I-
won't grapple.
no, yeah, it's like dead.
Can
I go to
Tuck
the
still?
one that stopped me the first time, and I kick it multiple times. Fucking why?
Can I still keep wailing on the wall and bash a hole in it?
Yes,
Once you
yes,
make a
can.
hole that you can see through, I just wave to you through the wall, and I say, "They're both dead, Tuck."
Okay. And I
I'm
stop
still
raging.
kicking the one that's right underneath the hole. You can see my hair flying.
Yes, embrace the rage. Embrace the rage. Feels pretty good, yeah?
It does. I like this.
Right, so
I'm gonna turn
Yeah, it's
around.
good. Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. I high five her through the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Ow. That hurt.
What were you gonna say, Thorjan?
Alright, so does anyone think this is pretty weird?
Yeah,
Having
very weird.
having 2 mimics and you're thinking, yeah. Also, that dude's bed, totally neat. Really fucking freaked me out.
Yes, in Bran's room, there were instruments broken and his bed was unmade and looks like it hadn't been slept in days.
Well, this is weird. But the house looks empty.
Very weird.
Why would they just keep
So
mimics
do
in
we go to the
Anybody
bard
seen anything?
college?
Anybody seen anything weird other than the obvious?
Oh, while you guys were talking, I'm investigating this bookcase, pushing on it, trying to pulling a bunch of books and stuff.
I'm gonna show Ella all the trinkets I found. Look, see? Finders keepers rule.
Shinies! Oh, we probably shouldn't steal from these people.
So as you guys are sitting there talking, you see Friend just kind of pulling all these books off. At one point, your hand finds one, and it doesn't actually fall off of the shelf. It just kind of comes forward, and you hear this strange, whirring sound as the bookcase starts to swing towards you. You take a step back, and you actually see that there is now a wooden door kind of built in behind the bookcase. Right.
That's convenient.
Here.
Secret tunnel!
What did we find on the desk again?
On the desk, it was like letters to and from other professors and like students' homework and stuff like that.
And letters about what a shitty dad the guy is.
Cool. Back in the bag.
That costs nothing. You get no gold for that, but now you have successfully stolen someone's homework.
Awesome. I can sell it later on. Be like,
I look
oh,
at
you want your
Todd,
homework back?
No one's gonna buy that.
All right.
I step
I wanna-
aside and let whoever.
I start looking through the tunnel and I look for traps.
Okay. It is a door. It is not locked though, so you push the door open. Go ahead and make an investigation as you're looking for traps. You open the door and it's actually like a spiral staircase that leads down. So you kind of start.
23.
You start going down first, and you're kind of checking the walls, making sure that there's nothing there. And as you're walking
I've got my
down,
flame tongue dagger out for light.
as you're walking down, you don't see anything. No traps. It seems like the main defense for this sort of thing was the fact that it was A, hidden behind a bookcase, and there needed to be like a book moved for it to actually open, and B, the mimics that stood on either side of the door. So as you're going down, you actually make it all the way down to the base of the stairs. It only seems to have been maybe 1 or 2 levels down below. But it is dark minus the flame tongue dagger, and you are now standing at the bottom of the stairs.
I call back up the stairs. And I keep going.
Well,
That's the signal we've always used.
that is. She likes to make that noise. I don't understand. I follow.
I follow.
Alright, so you guys all kind of shuffle down the stairs and you all manage to get down to the bottom. You come to the base of the stairs and you walk in and it's stone again. It's a little bit chillier. Ella, as you kind of wave your flame tongue dagger about, you notice that on either side of you are actually what appears to be stone walls, but there's like writing and descriptions on little plaques, one stacked on top of the other in these stone walls.
There's what?
It's like there's stone walls on either side of you when you come down the stairs, and then there are like little plaques that appear to be about like this big in size, just kind of hung up, one on top of the other, like on the stone walls. Like one's like here, and then another one's like a little bit lower.
I look at them.
Okay, you look at them, and you actually notice that it has like full names, and then a set of dates. Almost as if it's like a sort of like a remembrance plaque that is hanging on the wall.
Is this a crypt?
That's not creepy at all.
Yo, Ella, are we in a crypt? Is this for dead people?
I think they're more like remembering. I don't think anyone's actually buried behind this. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not, chiseling through it and trying to find a body. But I think that it's just in memory.
Can I look at one of the plaques? See what it says?
Yeah. So as you look at them, you don't recognize any of the names. And as you kind of keep moving forward, you actually see that this hallway then opens up into a much larger room. And as you're walking down the actual hallway, there are these plaques on either side. Nothing super special about them, However, as you peek into the next hallway, or into the next room, you, with the light from Ella's dagger, you do indeed actually see. Hold on, I can show you.
Let me show you.
Ooh, you're in a
Oh,
It's a grind. Okay, it's for dead people.
this is
Yeah,
weird to keep
and
this
so-
under your house.
As you're,
That's weird, that's weird, that's weird.
you did notice that most of the plaques had a similar family name, so you kind of assume that it might be the entire family where they're buried. Just it so happens that it's under their house, and that sort of thing. But as you look, there aren't any markings on the actual coffins themselves, but you notice that there's the number of plaques in the hallway before you seem to match up with the number of coffins that are in front of you.
Ew. Why can't they just bury them in the ground like normal people?
Ella, how far does your flame dagger?
40 feet.
40 feet?
Yep.
Okay, you can see.
And some of them have dark vision.
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
Oh, why didn't that work? Come on. You notice that there are more up ahead as well.
Gross. You dead people.
Oh wait, I just realized that you guys are all bigger now. Because each of these squares is 2.5 instead of 5.
Oh my god, we're huge.
Well, I've always thought of myself as a giant among men.
I'm
Hilarious sword gun.
Oh jeez.
We've always assumed you've also had a swelled head.
It's a
I'm as
dwarvish
big
vision.
as the coffin.
Alrighty, so as you guys are standing there, everybody go ahead and make perception checks.
Oh, RNGesus, why? Why do I have a red dot for? What the fuck?
Uh,
There you go, got rid of it.
okay. So, Thordrin, Reed, Ella, and that's it. You guys start to hear what sounds like music. You hear a stringed instrument, and you hear something that sounds very similar to bagpipes, but slightly creepier.
Like they're being played
Levi,
backwards.
Do you hear that?
Anybody?
What?
Sounds like you when you're drunk.
I don't call that creepy. Mine's
Isn't that
always been-
always?
It's called riding a
Is he
level.
always drunk?
How are you guys lined up in this hallway at the moment?
I guess I would be more forward.
I'm over here.
I'm checking
Yeah,
out
and I'd
these
say
guys.
that the hallway that you guys came down is like back there. So you can also be in that area. Yeah,
No, I'm good
yeah,
with
where
where
that red line is. You're what?
I'm good with where I'm at now.
Alright. So, Aldrich, Ella, Thordrin, and Friend, you guys, from the shadows on either side of this hallway, two humanoid bodies kind of step out of the shadows. You guys recognize
Fuck that.
these
They're up and out.
as other bards that had previously played at the local tavern that you guys were staying at. It is a
What the fuck?
half-elf, blonde-haired, blue. She is on your. I don't have an actual token, but she's over here.
What?
Oh, did that go?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it did. Get out of here. You do notice that she seems to be paler than the last time you saw her, and slightly more blood. On your other side,
Oh, fuck.
you see a tiny gnome and having short, kind of jet black hair, and he is carrying a set of these bagpipes. You see them on either side. Both very threatening and. I need all.
Already got my
Okay.
dagger out. Can I swipe?
You wouldn't be because they're not in melee range with you. The shadows and. I'll give you advantage on initiative roll.
Okay.
Because they knew that you were there, you didn't know that they were there. But they
Okay.
didn't necessarily get like a surprise attack round. So I need initiative.
Natural 20.
Oh man.
Oh
I was
wow, we
gonna
got two
die.
natural 20s. Who has higher dex, Aldrich or Thor?
Thor.
I'm taking the first one, the 14.
Okay.
Wait, Aldrich and I rolled the same initiative. Not him and Thordrin.
Oh, yes,
Right,
that is good.
but I didn't see the 22. Thordrin, I mean, I heard Charles say natural 20, and I saw Thordrin's natural 20. That's why I asked.
Wait, when do we have advantage on initiatives? I can't remember. Or was that
That was just me being an ass because
Was
I,
that
because
at
I was
level
just
7?
asking about the fact that I already had the dagger up and all of that.
I'll check. Hold on.
Oh no, that was 7th level. That was when we were doing that one shot.
I was gonna say I think it's a higher level than we are.
Yeah, it's next level. It's okay.
It's doing crazy one shot.
That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Because I kind of need it right now.
Why am I missing someone? Oh, I'm not. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing.
The struggle.
Yeah, I got it. We're good. Alright. So, they rolled like shit. Awesome. I love when that happens.
Me too.
Alrighty, so, up first, Thordrin, you see, what appear to be two of former bards on either side of you. The blonde half elf to your left, and the dark-haired gnome on your right.
Oh, that's creepy. What happened to you guys? Let's all just take it nice and slow as I strum on my lute. And I cast Slow onto both of them.
Alrighty. That one's for the one on the left.
Damn it.
One on the right. So
He is slow.
yes. I forget what that means. -2 to AC and Dex. I can't use reactions. And not both. Got it. Sounds good.
Who's next in the lineup? Thordred or object or friend?
Friend first.
And I'll just look over at friend. I'm like, all right, metal man, let's put an end to this show, and give him bardic inspiration.
Okie dokie, you have inspiration now. So next up, Mike.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna get up in this person's face and be all like pew pew.
Pew pew.
That's a miss. I'm gonna save the inspiration because it's a 2 that I rolled.
Yeah, that would miss.
That's gonna miss. That is a 23 to hit.
That one hits.
Nailed it. Oh, really? Fuck you. So 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I have that key empowered strikes, so they count as magical to overcome
Good
stuff.
to
just in
know.
case. Yeah.
That
Level 6
yes,
monk, yo.
That would be helpful to know.
You
Alrighty.
guys didn't hear that, did you?
And-
No.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Alrighty. So, go ahead.
Then I'm going to spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows again.
Another 2 hits.
Do it.
There's 2 hits. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Sweet. So that's 6 points of bludgeoning.
Yep.
Oh, so close. And then 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that is 7 points of bludgeoning.
Got it.
And I would like them to make a dex check. Dex save, to be knocked prone. DC 14.
Oh, they rolled a 2.
Nice.
So she is now knocked prone. Where's the thingy? That one. So she is now prone. And yeah, she looks really pissed off at you. At the fact that you just smacked her and punched her 3 times and kicked her to the ground, basically. You cooking
Let's
things?
go. It's your turn.
I'm waiting on. Go ahead.
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
I just said
Okay.
that. I said, Aldrin, you're up.
Sorry, there
We
may have
didn't
been
hear you, babe.
it may have been a pre-order being done at the moment, but shut up. So I'm gonna move up there. So she's prone, so I have advantage on the strikes.
Yeah.
The first one's a natural 20.
Hit.
Second one is a 26.
No, none of.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so for the first strike, we're gonna say the first one's a pack attack, so I can add a D8 of superiority die to the damage, and my lovely mechanical friend gets the damage as well. His next swing. So that is not. Oh, that's this natural 20. So this is 8. So that's 13 points of slashing,
Got it.
plus 20 points of fire.
Holy
2 5s.
mother of pearl!
Oh, plus the D8.
Damn.
Plus
Yes, the
plus
D8
another
gets
8
double.
damage.
So what was the D8?
An 8.
8.
An 8. What else? Was that it?
There's still one more damage to roll for the next attack.
Okay. She's not dead.
7 points of slashing.
Now she's dead.
Oh, plus 6 points of fire.
Now she's dead. You got her down to 2.
Right,
She's
right.
already dead.
Stop it! It's already dead.
So you basically hack her in half, and as your fire sword first time, you get almost the entire way through her midsection, and you just see her almost fall in half, and you know that she's right there, so you just kind of flip your sword around and whoop, off with the other side, and you just split her right in half. Her top half kind of falls back over, friend landing at your feet. And yeah, she is dead. And
Elated happiness. Very good.
Funny story, you technically killed one of your own PCs. Just saying.
Who? Me? Or Aldrich?
No. Well, Charles
She was
killed
a
one of
blonde,
his. Yeah,
Oh
she was a blonde with a bar.
Who's a blonde bard?
Oh,
And she was
fuck!
a bard.
Sorry, Snicket.
We just
Sorry,
killed Zombie
Nick.
Rhea?
I just killed Zombie Rhea.
She did.
Yeah.
Oh, then now I know who the other one is.
Uh-huh.
No, I
I don't.
don't know
What?
who that one is.
It did say Jet Black.
Yeah, I knew where that one was going.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
didn't get that one.
Half
It's-
like
It's
Sam, I'm sorry.
Bucky.
Bucky, thank you.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to think
Oh, okay. Can I just
Oh,
fucking
this'll
kill
be
this
fun.
one?
And then
So up next is Reed.
Well, I'm just going to make sure I have the right thing. Move over here, and we're just going to fire a simple firebolt at our fellow over there.
Good, kill him.
I don't think that's going to kill him in one
Dang,
shot.
guys. Ripping through my freaking monsters.
It's kind of what we
Yeah,
do.
that hits.
Point.
That does a lot. So, as this flame erupts from your hand, it hits him square in the chest, and he kind of doubles over in pain. The bagpipes that he had been eerily holding falling on the floor and catching fire. Thordrin, your heart hurts a
Good,
little bit.
good. I've committed murdering his bagpipes. Excellent.
As it dies in flames. Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do this turn, yes.
Okay.
what did you say, babe?
You're up.
What?
Can't hear you.
I think it's Danny's turn.
Is it my
But
turn?
I think Becky's internet is down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
Becca went full robot for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, there are 2 of us, albeit.
This is true. Okay, however, I don't have room anymore. How close can I do it? Yeah, we'll just dagger and just run and into his chest. And I don't get sneak attack because there's nobody fucking flanking it, you jerk. It's fine.
This is true. Slow? That... So, yes.
Okay.
6 and 7.
6 piercing and 7.
Alright. Got it.
And then if I disengage, I can move attack range, right?
Yes.
Without even getting an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to take a bonus action to disengage and then move. So I only went 10 feet. And I'm going to move. Over here. Just away from him. And wait
Okie
till
dokie.
he gets up. Towards it.
Sounds good. Tuck. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to rage and fucking wail ass. Okay, so click on that motherfucker. Great axe. God damn it.
Not hit.
Did that hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you just take your great axe and you smack at its side, cutting kind of deep across the ribs.
I do want to take a step back. He has disadvantage on opportunity attacks against me.
He can't take a reaction, so I don't think he can do it. Or can they?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Because of slow.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine. You are correct. Thank you. So now it is his turn. Gets that. Is his movement halved? Is that also a slow thing? Yeah. He's gonna take a step towards you again, because he can't really go anywhere. So his action. Alright, it can only make one attack. Only gets a regular attack. Alright, so he is going to try and claw at you.
Okie dokie. Uh-huh.
It's a 10.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, so he just kind of slashes out, and you see these, like, gross, like, long-ass fingernails kind of coming out of his hands.
God, Bucky, take a bath.
Ew.
As he takes a swipe at you. And that's all he can do. Because slow sucks. Thor, you're up.
Wait, I'm just gonna look over at little Nomi undead bard and go with the classic. I'm in your head. Zombie. Oh, it works!
Yes! Well, of course it does. That's the song.
I know. But
That's
in
the
this
joke.
situation, it works in...
It works so much better. I love it.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yeah, and he fails it.
Good job.
Wow, Bucky, you're doing a great job.
Bucky!
Alright, so... So, as it moves, he's actually going to move around Tuck to move this way away from you.
Can I have an opportunity?
Yep. He just kind of takes off running, like, through the coffins, and towards the back area of this place.
Bitch.
Yeah, that hits. So you get 6 slashing damage on him. And he goes back into, like, the back air room of this, crypt area.
I didn't get anything while he ran past me, did I? He was 15 feet away.
What?
I didn't get anything as he ran past me, did I?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Alright, friend, it is... Unless Thorjun, you wanted to do anything else.
No? I think I'm good.
Alright. Good.
Okay, I just say mine and then take off after him because I have 45 feet of movement, so I assume I can catch him.
Damn.
Then I'm gonna get all
Yes.
unarmed strikey on him. That's an 18 to hit. I assume that hits.
Yep.
And 5 points of bludgeoning.
Got it.
And
He's still
then
up.
a natural 1.
Oh.
Boom.
So the first hit just wham right into his jaw, and you actually see it kind of like shift and crack, and it doesn't go back. Like you've completely like pushed it out of its socket. And then as you go to swing with your second one, it's kind of like you're offhand, and you just whiff completely. He just kind of ducks back, being smaller than you. He is able to dodge out of the way.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Listen.
That's what you can do, right?
Yeah. I would have
All
saved
right.
my key points.
I'm gonna skip Charles and come back to him when he gets back. So Reed, you're up.
Okay. Shift.
I can't believe Reed got better initiative than I did.
It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does.
I know.
We'll do that again with the firebolt.
Yep, that hits.
And this time I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to firebolt a second time.
You don't have to, so save your sorcery points.
Okay, never mind.
Because you scorch him and his clothing just up in flames, and you actually see you hadn't really noticed it with the female, but this one you actually see turn into, like, you see dust kind of starting to fall off of him as you scorch this, and there's dust and ash, and he just crumbles to the ground. Mostly just a pile of clothing at this point. Rags, burnt,
Yeah, loot the
all of
body.
this stuff.
Loot the
As
rags.
you
You can
guys
do
are
something
standing
with
there,
I
you
imagine
just hear
Oh, creepy.
and from out of the shadows you actually see Bran's father step forward. And he's like, I'm impressed. The bard has some talented friends as well. My friend, you must allow me to add you to my collection, if you will.
How about not?
I'm sorry, you're
Hey,
what?
guys, did you hear that? We're Brand's friends.
I'm more concerned about the collection part.
What?
No.
And as he steps forward and kind of out of the shadows, you hold on. You
It's a
actually
what is it?
see him kind of walk forward, and as he kind of swishes his arm up, you see him turn into a bat.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
And he kind of flies up and disappears back into the shadows.
I send Liko after him. Just to follow him.
Okay. He doesn't go very far. You see that.
Liko and I can communicate
hold on.
telepathically if we're still
Wait.
within 100 feet of each other.
Who?
I don't need to see through her eyes yet.
Right.
Who's this? Liko. Okay.
This is my familiar.
The-
Right now she's in the form of a raven.
Yeah.
Liko.
Yes.
Means bad luck in Russian.
Your
Your son
No.
Chico? Right.
Alright,
Exactly.
Go easy on him. He's just lost his
so
son,
he doesn't go very
Fabio.
far. He only goes basically to the other side of the hallway, and Liko tells you that. And as he does, he just gets over here and pops into
Okay.
human form again. But he is now standing at the opposite side.
Tarkin! Oh, that
Yeah, his
that made me
token's
laugh.
down at the bottom now, for anybody who wants to
So, he,
giggle.
so the vampire
Amazing.
left the way we came in.
He's standing there. He is currently blocking the entrance. He basically turned into a bat, flew over all of your heads, and then now is plopped down, blocking the entrance. So
The
that
only way
you,
out is through. Gotcha. Okay.
you are keeping the same initiative order. I'm gonna roll his. He rolled like shit.
Woohoo!
So,
Tonight.
up next, Ella, you are next in initiative.
Have an exciting
I
neighborhood.
am
Oh wait,
pulling.
Does anyone else have to, or I'll just go and then come back? That works for me.
take a quick
I have
pee
to.
break.
I have to.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. We can break.
Alright,
Before
so
we
then
fight-
before we
before we
fight
fight
the
Dracula.
big vampire dude, we'll take a quick pee break. Go get drinks, whatever you need to do. Go
Alright.
ahead.
Quick break.
Are we-
Hulk early.
This is true.
It is back.
Yes.
We're back.
We are
Awesome.
back.
Cool stream. Now we're fighting a vampire.
Rather than just lag.
Oh yeah, Charles, you missed them killing my 2 vampire spawn who happened. Oh no, you killed the one. You missed them killing Bucky.
So funny.
They murdered him in cold blood.
There's no such
Yeah.
thing.
Alright, so Elo, it is your turn that we left off with.
Okay, I'm going to throw a. Yeah, because I can't do anything else and I don't want to not attack him. So I'm going to throw one of my daggers at him.
Okay.
15.
Does not hit.
Okay, I'm going to throw the other one at him too without the proficiency bonus.
Okay.
21?
That one hits.
21.
Okay, so then 5 damage. Not a lot, but I feel better.
And as you see it kind of sink into his shoulder, you said this isn't, it's just a regular dagger, right?
Nothing.
You notice that it doesn't quite do as much damage as you were hoping.
Of course not.
But I mean, he does start to bleed a little bit, and now has a dagger sticking out of his shoulder.
Which is a positive in anyone's book.
Right. Okay, that's my turn because I'm not getting closer until there are other people on him.
Okie dokie. Up next, Tuck.
Alright. I'm going to rage again. And hang on, just getting my character sheet up. Ba-ba-ba. And again. Fucking yes!
Yep, those both hit. Again, sort of how Ella noticed with her dagger, you notice that it doesn't quite do as much damage as you were hoping.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
those are still 2 hefty hits, so...
That's like the best I've ever done, holy shit.
Good job, Tuck.
Good job, Jack.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tuck.
Woo!
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, it is going to use one of its legendary actions to hit you with an unarmed strike.
Oh, goody.
Oh no.
So...
Hit me?
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
Wow!
I apologize.
No,
I am
don't
so sorry.
No, don't apologize for that. That's legit, man.
How does Becca pass the reins? With a TPK.
You know. And actually, he is, instead of dealing damage to you, he is just going to go ahead and grapple you.
I would have double done it.
So
but
you are
okay.
now... You are now considered grappled in this vampire's
I think you
arms.
want to be
He's
hugged
all
by
trying
a-
to tell you.
I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something I said. I should have walked away. I should have walked away.
And now it is his turn technically, because he's at the bottom and we kept going with the regular initiative. So this is the end, and then Thordran, you'll be up next.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Because Aldrich Charles wasn't here, we
Oh,
go
yes.
to me. Should he get a turn before
Yes.
we go back?
So Aldrich.
Oh, I get a turn.
Yes.
Turns are nice.
Because I skipped over you, so you can have it.
So is the arrows accurate to this thing?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It means I can.
Each square is 2.5 feet.
Means I can swing
So-
behind him.
Yes.
I don't know if a silver weapon's gonna do anything against a vampire. I don't know, but it might.
Werewolves, maybe.
It's mainly demons and shit that ends up doing stuff too. Oh, we know.
Okay,
I know super weapons don't do anything to vampires because it's too good.
There you go.
So,
like when-
16
yeah,
Uh, 16 just barely
Oh my
hits.
god. And a natural 20.
Hey,
Nice.
there you go.
Got a low advantage.
Suck on that, asshole.
Alrighty then. And we're going to burn another superiority die on a pack attack. Get that extra D8. Alrighty then.
Just let me know final damage.
I will, once I roll it all. So that's 13 points of slashing on the first one,
Okay.
plus 6 points of fire. Now for the crit.
Okay.
16. 21 points of slashing,
Damn.
and 14 points of fire, plus 5
Got
points
it.
for the superiority die.
Holy shit nuggets.
Get out my level.
I can't.
That's it.
Alright. We got math. Damn. That holy wow. That was impressive.
You should have nuked him when he got the chance.
Man.
Well, that's fine because now he's really pissed off and he has his friends in your friend in his arms.
Good
Oh
job.
no.
That's alright.
So it is now his turn.
Didn't he already go?
and
Didn't he already go?
he used a legendary action.
Oh, that's
action.
right.
Oh,
So now it's his turn.
okay.
So Tuck, since you are currently grappled, he is going to try and bite you in your shoulder.
This better not be canon.
No.
We shall see. We shall see.
Fuck you.
23
To hit? Yes.
to hit. You take.
Really? What the hell? Oh, now you. What? Sorry, I tried to hit. Sorry, I had clicked the button and nothing happened, and now all of a sudden it shows up.
Was that for cutting
Yes,
words?
that was cutting words.
Okay.
So 23 minus 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, misses. It misses.
Yes!
It misses.
That was a 14.
Okay.
My AC's a 16.
So, as he goes down to bite on your neck, all of a sudden
My
Thordrin
pretty
shouts
orc
out,
neck.
I don't think so. No
and he
biting
just kind
the
of looks up and
orcs.
glares at you.
No biting the orcs.
You don't know where we've been.
True.
Where's
And-
the lie?
Then, as he does that, since he has multi-attack, he's going to unarmed strike you kind of in the gut as you're grappled. He does still try and get a regular hit on you. 16? That's your AC,
Yeah, it's
right?
my AC, so it hits.
That's fine. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, so halved because you're raging
Yep.
to 4.
Yeah.
Round up.
Get around up.
Yeah. All right. And that is his turn.
Yeah.
Up next is Thordrin.
Alrighty. He probably has that stupid shitty thing. He's got legendary action. So we'll just like, look, friend, why don't you just drop the half orc and walk away? And I will cast.
Do it.
Wisdom. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is great.
Was he wise?
Oh, he is very wow.
he's
Except he's
not.
gonna use one of
Except
his,
when he's not.
He's wise as fuck.
He's gonna use one of his legendary resistances and automatically succeed. So
That's good. He
How about-
burned a resistance.
Yeah.
How about you go fuck
yes,
yourself?
That's my whole plan.
and he still takes half that.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
This is fine.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, Thordurin, are you done?
Yeah.
Alright,
going,
he's-
yeah. No, I'm going to pass my last inspiration on to friend. I'm like, you think you could do what you did last time? To the other one. And I just give him.
Do I still have the
Oh,
one
wait, you
from
have- did I give you
upstairs,
one?
or
No, it's 10 minutes. It
you
goes
did
away.
give me one?
10 minutes.
Oh,
and
okay.
It goes away. Did I give you one down here?
Okay. I think you did actually.
I feel like your
Yeah.
romance is like super strong tonight, Dustin.
I think it was against this one.
Oh yeah, maybe I did. I already gave you one. You already have one.
Yeah.
I'll look. Who's next after me?
Aldrich. So it's friend, then Aldrich, then Reed, then Ella, and Tuck.
I'm gonna save it.
Oh, come on.
I only have one left.
He hates everyone, apparently.
Well, I only have one left, and if I'm worried that if I have to like save one of you from something, I need cutting words. So I'm gonna keep it. That's it. That's my.
There you go. That's fun. Alright, so at the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 of his legendary actions to try and make a bite attack against Tuck again.
I guess I'll be using it again right away.
My orc
Right.
neck looks so nice and supple.
Good thing you saved it.
That's a 19.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
There we go.
Down to
Yeah, it misses!
yeah,
Woo!
13. So,
I said no
again, the
bite,
same
no.
thing. This vampire just looks super pissed off at you. But that is that. So, friend, you're up next.
No, no, no.
Nothing.
You didn't say the magic words.
God damn it.
Oh my god, that has to be your cutting words from now
That's
on.
true.
I run all the way up there. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. That's 8. But I guess I'm gonna save the inspiration because there's no way I could hit.
It's AC of 16 is what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. All right. Well, I might as well. I'll have to roll an 8 to get that.
Ugh,
That's-
I know.
Yeah. All right. I'll save it. Okay, that's a 16 to hit. The second,
Yep,
second
that hits.
strike. All right. Oh, I do 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And this is the thing I forgot I had because I didn't scroll all the way to the bottom of my class list. DC 14.
Ooh, stun. Yay.
Con save.
Yes.
You said DC 14.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey.
God damn it.
Damn you, vampire.
So you hit him and he kind of freezes for a second and then shakes it off with the 14. Next up is Aldrich.
It broke, don't fix it. 2 more swings with advantage because of flanking.
Can I still?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be done. That's fine.
Watch
No.
the orc,
Oh,
watch the
sorry.
orc.
Well, I don't think that counts as a. I don't know if that's a bonus action to do that. When you hit a creature,
When you hit a creature, so you'd still have.
but I still have my bonus action.
Okay,
Right.
if you want to do something real fast.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna spend another key point and hit him twice.
Okay, then there you go.
You can also just smack on your bonus action too if you don't want to spend.
What's that?
You can just smack him on your bonus action for a free shot. You don't have to.
Yeah. Well, I could get him for 2 more.
Okay, yeah, if you want to bring the key.
So I blew the inspiration and it didn't hit. And then the second attack is a 25 to hit,
That hits, yes.
and I do 5 points of damage.
Awesome, got it.
So
Now
it's
Aldrich.
damage, yeah.
All right.
Fucking kill him.
That's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And a 23 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So we've got 14 points of slashing. 10 points of fire.
Okay.
9 points of slashing. 10 points of fire.
Okay. Got it. Holy crap. So again, you just are slicing through there who currently has your friend grappled.
Fucking get him! I'm yelling like,
That's exactly what I'm trying to do to it.
Excellent.
yeah, while I'm still grappled to it. And I'm
Thank
like,
you for putting that gif in chat.
yeah, get him! Fucking kill him!
All right.
Alrighty. Is that all you can do?
I think I can. Yeah, no. I don't want to burn spells. So, yeah.
Becca, no one can hear you.
She's talking to her mom.
Oh. Sorry, I have everything turned off.
It's what the
Oh yeah, her
microphone's
cam's
for.
not on. That's right. Oh man, monks are such a huge change from barbarians.
Literally, yeah.
Are you liking it more?
Yes, monks are awesome.
Okay, Dad, I'm glad you're happy.
All the movements, all the attacks.
I have like 19 different bonus actions I can take. Crazy.
I'm sorry, I didn't see so much of you. I'm so glad that you're busy and not having fun. So much fun. Really appreciate it.
The goodbyes are being said.
Aw.
Like we could hear.
I know. That's why I said it. Oh, now you're gonna get.
Good to have you. Thanks on the so much. I will. Bye. Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty.
All
So, we are at. Aldrich just was smacking.
Yeah.
And. Oh, I thought I was the dog. Oh, I was so confused. Sorry. Reed, you're up. There are currently 3 people surrounding him at the well, 2 plus 1 in his arms.
Well, let's see if we can avoid doing the song thing. Level 3 Scorching Ray. So there's going to be 4 of these, and then I'm going to spend 2 to bonus action a firebolt at him. So we're going to have 5 attack rolls on the vampire this turn.
Reed turns into a fire disco ball.
Holy shit!
Does the Mario Invincible music play? Does it go?
The question is, will these all hit? Is the question. So,
Well,
first shot,
Yep.
Yeah.
second shot,
yep,
Yep.
third shot,
yep,
Yes.
Yep.
yep.
fourth shot.
No.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
So close. And for the cantrip,
No.
oh.
20 damage. Holy shit. I
That
love
would
it.
have been nice.
27. 38. How do you want to do this?
Ah!
Yes.
Reed, kill the vampire.
Just kill that
And-
man.
For the sake of the one shot, your fire damage is basically equivalent to sunlight. So,
oh wow!
do with that what you may, as far as coming up with a kill shot, or is that you want to do the?
Oh man, can he just turn to duck? Can he be like,
We're just machine gunning him down.
I mean, you got 3 shots on him, so it's just like, boom, 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 right in the neck, the back, and then in his face as
and
he
none
just.
of them touch me.
Exactly.
Tuck, his grip relaxes on you. Aldrich, he basically falls on you. And you just see him start to kind of crumble into this odd dust as his form basically disappears as he just disappears. Because I am great with words tonight, apparently.
Proud of you.
And you have... Shut up. You have successfully killed a vampire.
Nicely done.
You killed 3 vampires, technically.
And 2 mimics.
I want all of you to make a perception check real fast.
I want to also point out the fact that I'm like basically glowing under this light, and I was the real vampire the whole time.
Now, is this hearing based?
Oh, now Tuck
Yes.
can see everything. That's fucking amazing. Fucking
Ella's
fantastic.
flame tongue dagger went out, and she can't see shit.
It's by hearing, so it's fine. So friend Aldrich, and Tuck, you guys all hear this like knocking as you walk over to one of the caskets and kind
Oh my
of
god.
you put your ear to it and there's just this pounding on the lid.
I'm gonna like. I'm going to like. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on it and go. Who is it?
It's
Oh no!
Oh my god! And I'm just gonna like lift it up.
As you lift it up,
Bring Wraith
you
Fist.
see Bran kind of, he has his hands flailing as you lift
Poor
the
Brad.
coffin up.
Oh my god! Can't even
Um,
fucking catch a break.
He's like, are you all okay? He didn't... And he kind of looks over where there is a pile of dust.
Also,
and
we need more lemon fresh.
he just looks, he's like... He looks at you, Thorgrin, and he goes, I'm so sorry, I knew that he did this, but as soon as I realized that he wanted you, I tried to stop him, and I'm glad that you're okay. And he runs over to you, Thorgrin, and gives you like a hug.
Well, that's okay.
Oh,
Now you know what's important about this. Now you have
And
a
he kinda looks up
story
and he's
that
like-
you can sing. Because this is pretty cool. I mean, we killed the vampire and everything, but and you were locked
But you
in
can
there. But
you can make like a story about how like you were in the thing and like we came in and like totally didn't steal anything from your house.
He just kind of gives you this like puzzling look and then shrugs it off. And then he looks back at you at Thorgrin and actually over to you, Ella. And he's kind of like, I do have a story, but I don't think I'm going to sing it.
Interpret
I think I'll just write it.
I think that's a great idea.
Damn it.
That's a
Go with
start,
your
I
story.
guess.
you write
and
it.
then-
You write it. I'll sing it.
And then you can like practice singing it. You know.
At that, at the
How about
idea
you
of you
not
singing,
Sing it all. Nobody has to sing. You don't have to sing. Not everybody can sing.
It's just boring.
his eyes get so wide at the idea of you singing one of his own songs. He's like, I'll get to it right now. We can. Well, maybe
hang
not
on,
right
hang
now,
on.
but
let's
I'll get to
figure
it
out-
soon.
Are there is anyone else locked in here?
I
No.
go systematically and start using my battle axe to like knock on the coffin.
Oh no.
Hello? No.
You don't hear any
Hello?
no response.
Knock it off.
Hello? What?
I don't think that's gonna happen, dear. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No?
No.
Oh, this is Patrick.
I am not the Krusty Krab.
Alrighty. Well, with that,
And with that,
you guys are freaking ridiculous.
This is
You have successfully saved a young bard from some creepy ass vampire
woohoo!
evil father guy. And you've defeated some vampires.
Yay.
So, we're gonna
Hooray.
call it there.
Thank you so much, Stream.
Thank you for coming to our anniversary.
And next time that you
Yes.
see Half-Assed Crew, we're going to be new, and some of us will be different, and it'll be fun and exciting.
2.0.
Hack 2.0, you guys.
2.0
This is a
incoming
4.
sometime,
Imagine it is 2 different 2s.
eventually.
That's a point.
Flashing.
You know,
Join
eventually.
us. Eventually.
Eventually.
All right, I guess
Good night,
Yes.
guys.
Generation.
we'll see you eventually.
Yes.
Yes.